Pop-up campers offer one of the easiest paths to transition from tent to RV or trailer life. It's a logical starting point for a lot of people who are tired of waking up in a wet tent. But this type of RV requires a slightly different setup procedure than a lot of others. Learning how to set up a pop-up camper is essential for new pop-up RV owners. So what do you say we explore how to do it? Now, before we dive into a little bit more pop-up camper setup details, we do have some campsite setup tasks that are common across all RV types, and I want to go through those. They can include, but aren't limited to, things like finding a level site, using leveling blocks, setting up wheel chocks, disconnecting from your tow vehicle, very important, leveling the RV, and stabilizing the RV. Then connecting water, sewer, and electricity if you're in a full hookup site. Checking around for low-hanging branches or obstructions that might prevent the camper from fully extending out. Removing items that are strapped to the roof or secured in a roof rack system. These tasks may differ depending on your location, the RV, and the services offered there. I'll actually put a link down below the video where you can check out our tear down and setup checklist. Download it and take it with you. Now let's talk about how to open up that pop-up camper. This process might differ depending on your RV's make and model. The manufacturer is always going to be your best resource for operating procedures and maintenance. So be sure to check out that owner's manual and read through it. With that said, here are some basic steps for opening up your pop-up camper once you have it leveled and stabilized. Extremely important. Now, with these steps, I'm going to assume that you've already leveled, disconnected from your tow vehicle, and stabilized that RV. If you haven't and you happen to be watching this video to help, go ahead, pause, and do that right now. Okay, now let's disconnect the roof from the camper's body. Most pop-up campers have 2 to 4 straps or latches that hold the roof in place while you're driving. Some may also have some set pins preventing the roof from opening while in transit. Use the crank handle, extension bar, or electric lifter system to extend the roof halfway. You want to do this because you want to double check that it's extending evenly, and if all's good, then continue to extend it fully. Now, I got a technician tip for you. Some manual models actually have a tension extender cable that tightens as the roof is raised to its intended height. Some do not. A-frame campers, like those from A-Liner, may also have an extension bar that helps you push the roof up and into place, rather than having to use a crank handle and working that elbow too much. The battery must be charged and properly connected to extend a model with that electric lifter system. So just check that if it's not working. Now, pull out the beds and secure the support braces under the frame. On an A-frame pop-up camper, this step will be replaced by pushing the A-frame walls and dormers, if equipped, up and securing them into place. Install opposite corner safety supports, which are more common in brands like Rockwood and Jayco pop-up RVs. Lock your entry door into the frame and attach the tent fabric around the door securely using whatever appropriate method comes with the camper. This is typically a J-channel insertion or built-in Velcro, depending on your camper's make and model. Next up, secure the tent material to the bed ends using the Velcro, snap, or bungee attachments. Set and adjust the bed end tent support poles if applicable. These shouldn't be forced into place and can typically be adjusted in length and tension to support the bed ends without really pushing them upward. Now you're ready to set the sink and stove into their usable positions and make the beds inside your pop-up camper if you want to. The exact procedure may vary slightly, so like I mentioned before, please check your owner's manual for that correct operating procedure. We really just kind of wanted to give you some basic steps. I tell you what I'll do to try to help you out. I'll actually put some links to those owner manuals of some of the more popular campers down below this video. All right, so those are the basic steps of how to set up your pop-up camper. As always, please remember, I've mentioned it a few times, I'm going to mention it again. Check your owner's manual first and foremost. You can also check the owner's websites or come into your local Camping World and ask for help. Our folks are here and you're probably not too far away from one. Please leave us some comments down below on what type of pop-up camper you have. And also, please click like, subscribe, and notify so the next time we do one of these, you're the first one to get it. I'm Chris Young for Camping World. Hope this video helped you out. Until next time, happy and safe camping.